Hey guys, Don here. Welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery, where I'm trying to help you get to the $1,000,000 mark and beyond. Today I'm going to go over our kind of first meeting with ModMed. And once again, I am not paid by ModMed for this, but I like to share kind of my journey and kind of why we make certain decisions. So in the previous episode, I talked about kind of what other medical records we went, and currently we're on Athena. And Athena really is just getting too expensive. And really the simple way to think about it is if you're paying like 4 to 7% with Athena and you are paying for your cash as well, it gets real expensive. So we've opted to move to ModMed, and the reason is because they take out of their billing any of the cash that you get, which is, for us, a large portion of what we do in the office is cash amount of treatments. And we listened to kind of the presentation. It's pretty reasonable. I think it's about $1,000 per doctor per month. So that would be $4,000. So $48,000 per year. Plus they have something called Boost. So Boost is, from what I understood, is like basically a billing company. And that's currently what we have with Athena as well. So Athena, in my opinion, is just a good, nice front facing for a billing company. But then again, they put a lot on our staff, and I think one of the big benefits is with Boost is they'll probably take over. At least that's what it sounds like. We'll see when it actually get implemented. But it'll take a lot less stress on our staff, so they do a lot more of the grunt work or the heavy work for us. The percentage, I think it's under 4%, and I think the percentage will be about like a kind of a wash of what we pay at Athena. We're a little bit above that in Athena, but in terms of not having the cash included, I think it's going to be a better option. Another thing is currently we have a couple of add-ons. So we have something like a digital check-in called Epion, and that's also included in the ModMed, so we can get rid of that, which I think is about $500 a month. We have Patient Education Genius, which I've been talking about for years, which is a way that we communicate and send patient education information. That is included as well, so we don't have to. We're not paying for it, but that's included as well. And there was one other. Oh yeah, we use something called OMD, which is used for sending text message, and that's kind of included in ModMed as well. So we're kind of excited because a lot of these other ancillary things that we're paying for are all kind of included, and we're also paying for Swell, which is a way to get online reviews. And if that's included, then we're going to get rid of Swell as well. That kind of rhymes. So I think it's not just the savings of the medical record, but it's all these other ancillary things that are kind of included in with the medical record. So we're kind of excited, kind of tentatively excited. It's going to be kind of a challenge transition. Now, as I was talking to them, this is something I didn't realize, and this might be for you if you're listening here. I just think, so once I have a new normal, I think it's something that's easy. But as I'm starting to realize, it might not be easy for everyone. And what that is as I was talking to the billing guy from Boost, and I said, well, heck, it seems like a no-brainer to use you as a billing because we're going to have to hire more staff. And he said, yes, for you it is. But he says the majority of people that I'm working with, they're between $600,000 to $800,000, and they're single doctors. And so for them, sometimes it's easier for them to have a staff in-house. When you get to be a larger practice and you're kind of trying to get $1 million per doctor, it's going to be a little bit more efficient to have an outsourced billing company like the Boost thing that they have. And only about 10% of the ModMed clients, so they have, let's say, 70 podiatrists that do Boost, and so they have 700 clients, and about 70 of them are podiatrists. So that's kind of another rationale. So hence the reason I'm doing this Podiatry Practice Mastery is to help you get into the $1 million mark. And I didn't realize it, but very few doctors, because I don't know what other people are doing, very few are into that million. Even very, very busy doctors aren't into that $1 million mark. So if you kind of want my assistance, that's what I'm kind of here for. I'd like to know kind of what some of your struggles are. The best way to do that is with my practice audit. So you go to podiatrypracticemastery.com/audit, AUDIT, and I'll kind of give you my thoughts and help you. But I'm trying to simplify the process, and what I'm thinking about now, and kind of the mindset every day. You're going to hear it when my $1 million minute. I kind of go over what I'm seeing, kind of how I'm doing things, and it's kind of simple. So if you want to do it simple, what you do is you do more of what makes more money and less of what makes less money. And so the way you do less of what makes less money is you don't have those ones come back. So level 2 visits, you don't have them come back, or you have double book them or pack them all in one day. And the higher value ones, you kind of try to keep doing that. And that's the goal, to get to $1 million. You might think, oh gosh, Don, why do you keep talking about this million thing? Well, it's because if we got kids to feed, we got families to take care of, we have all these other things, and we didn't get into podiatry just to survive. Like, we wanted to thrive and have a kind of a good life. So that's what I'm trying to help with, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm going to do my little rant about ModMed here for probably a few more days until we get implemented and things, and then I might do some other videos. Okay, if you guys love ModMed, you can shoot me an email as well, down at podiatrypracticemastery.com. I'd love to know any of your tips or tricks, and some people have said they can share their templates and stuff like that, so I'm kind of excited to do the implementation portion.